What's up, everybody? Dylan here, back with another video. It's been about 3 months since I made a video, but that's because I've been at boot camp. That's right, I'm a Marine. Pretty cool. So we're gonna do a little Q&A today. Put on my Snapchat any questions that y'all guys had. So let's answer them. So, first question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much fun did you have? Well, so the thing is, you don't have constant fun. Yeah, you really have fun, okay? But, so overall fun is probably a 3. But you'll have those moments in the day where it's just like a 10 moment and it just makes your whole day. But yeah, boot camp sucks. So there's no not really much fun that you can have. There's fun moments, but like shooting's really fun. But not that fun. So was I able to make vlogs in boot camp? Unfortunately, I was not able to bring my phone or camera, any of that. So there are no vlogs. Don't know why Ryan asked that, but thanks. And then, did you shoot expert? Yes, I did. I don't remember my score exactly, but if you shoot expert, you shoot expert, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go on with the next question. It didn't change. Hold on. What was the most difficult part? So, overall, first phase was definitely the most difficult. Just because it was so mentally challenging. Boot camp's not really that physical. It's a lot more mental. I mean, I went into boot camp really in shape. I was going to the gym constantly beforehand, so I knew it wasn't really going to be a challenge for me physically. But mentally, it pushes you to the edge. But if I had to pick a specific task that was really challenging, would have to be the Crucible. That's our the last thing that we do before we become a Marine. It's 54 hours. I think it's 54 hours. I don't know. You wake up Wednesday into Thursday. It's 2 a.m. They wake you up. Normally we get up at 4 a.m. So it's not that much different. But it's 2 a.m. You gotta, I don't know. I think it was they say it's a 6-mile hike out there, but it felt more like 7 or 8. So you hike out there, and then I don't know, it's still crack of dawn early in the morning. But so then the Crucible starts, and the first day we hiked at least over 30 miles. The Crucible's only 2 days long. 2 days long, not longs. But it's only 2 days long, and over the course of those 2 days, you're hiking over 50 miles with 50 pounds of gear on your back. So it's just a lot of walking, and then also in between there, you're running, and you gotta do a bunch of obstacles and team building and teamwork stuff. So that was really difficult. And then the hike back sucked. Then that's when you get the most weight on you. You got your main pack, which is like a giant backpack. You stuff your small one in there. You got Kevlar, wet camis, whatever other stuff that we went there with. Canteens, moonbeams. Moonbeams are flashlights for y'all civilians. So yeah, that was the most difficult thing. The best meal. So the Marine Corps birthday is November 10th, and we got to celebrate that because I graduated boot camp November 15th. So on November 7th is when they let us celebrate. So they had steak, lobster, tail, shrimp. There was ice cream, birthday cake, pies. And then it's just like the normal stuff that they have at the chow hall. I'll be talking about that in a minute. But yeah, definitely Marine Corps Brute Day is the best. So that was my best meal. Second best meal, after the Crucible, it was a Warrior's breakfast. We had steak then too. It was more breakfast food, but still amazing. Everybody wanted to throw up afterwards because they ate so much. And then we had lunch 2 hours after, and we ate some more and didn't feel good, but it was okay. We made it through. Am I back on that Gibson's grind? Unfortunately not. I'm only back home for 7 more days. Well, 6 pretty much, because I leave Monday morning and I'm going to North Carolina. So not on that Gibson's grind. I might go run. Probably not. Don't like cardio, but that's all we do. So I should probably do it. And then what was the gas chamber like? So you're in the gas chamber for probably 10 minutes. I don't know, waiting to go in the gas chamber was sort of worse because you're just waiting there, just all anxious and standing in the 100 degrees heat, humid. Your sleeves are down, you're in pants, boots on, so you're just dying. And then you have your mask on too. So we're waiting. We probably waited a good hour. Then we finally go in. Then they teach you how to like do the gas mask, put your fingers here, and then like clear it, and then do that. You'd know if you were there what I was talking about, but just visual. So we go in. They're like, I think they say gas, 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 and then so you have the gas mask on, and then you gotta stick your fingers in, touch the glass, and then they say whatever so then you can put your gas mask back on, and then you clear it by going, and then you blow out. So you do that 3 times. Kids are freaking out in there. They're screaming. They're like, I want to go home. It's the funniest thing ever. Like, it's not that bad. I don't know why people are freaking out. Like, your skin's burning, but it's not like a heat burn. It's like, I don't know how you could explain it. Say if you had sunburn, it's like the after sensation of when you have sunburn, but it goes away. So it's not like anything that was physically harming you. It just felt the sensation of burning. So that happened. But the third round, I guess I didn't have my fingers completely touching the glass. Yeah. Hello. That was my mom. So didn't have my fingers completely touching the glass. So my senior drill instructor comes. He's like, I don't know if he said forehand or whatever. He was like, your fingers aren't completely touching glass. So I pushed my fingers to touch the glass. And then he starts yelling at me. He's like, say something back to me. And I'm holding my breath. So I'm like, sir. And then I breathe in the gas. I start choking on it. And then I clear it. And then I just stick it back out. And then I wait for them to tell us, because you have to wait for the whole room to be at this point until you can put it back on and clear it again. So I just cleared it super quickly just so I can. But that's when I was dying. So, and then when you go out, it clears your sinuses right up. Like you got snot and stuff running all out. But it's not that bad. It was, the worst part was the heat that day. It's like 100 plus and like super humid. But that's what the gas chamber's, right? So next question. The thing you miss most from home and anything you miss about boot camp now. You miss a lot of things from home. So boot camp, best way to describe it is it's like a prison with no walls. So let me explain. You're in a squad bay most of the time. That's like first phase until you actually get to start doing stuff like swim week, range week, team week. There's just a bunch of weeks. You're there for 13 weeks. So you miss music so much. Like, I did not realize how much I liked music until I went there and was not able to listen to it. You miss not being able to do whatever you want because for 24/7 you are being told what to do. Now that I'm home, I'm not being told what to do, and I'm super bored. So I guess that might be one of the things I miss, not being able to get told what to do all the time. But it's also really nice. I need a drink. I can't really say I miss boot camp. I've only been out for 3 days, I think. I don't know. It's Monday. I left Friday, so however many days that is. So I don't miss much. But it's really nice to be home, just be able to chill out, do whatever I want. I haven't done much because for 13 weeks straight, you're literally doing something every minute of the day. So it's really nice just to sit and not do anything. But I'm making a YouTube video for y'all, so hopefully you enjoy it. Give it a like. Let's get on with the next question. I'm gonna talk about the chow hall. The chow hall was actually surprisingly good. We got 3 meals a day. Not every meal was in the chow hall. Sometimes it was in MRE, which is a meal ready to eat. It's like in this great packaging. They're not good at all, but it's okay. You learn to deal with it when you're really hungry. Or we had box chows, which is a sandwich, chips, cookies, fruit, and then like a granola bar. Those weren't too bad, but they didn't really fill you up. But that chow hall. So we ate chow, or as y'all would call it, it's like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but we call it chow. So we eat chow 3 times a day. We wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, go to bed at 8 p.m. So we're up 16 hours a day. So chow 3 times a day. It would be morning chow would be anytime between 4:30 and 6. Afternoon chow is between 11 and 1. And evening chow is 4 and 6. So anytime it was those times, you were excited because you're like, okay, chow's coming up. So everybody's a little happier during those times, especially when you're at the chow hall, because then you're getting food. You don't have much time to eat the food, but you're still getting fed. So some of the food that we had for morning chow, there was pancakes, waffles, French toast. So it wasn't all 3 of those at the same time. It was going to be one of those for like that morning. So it'd be like French toast. French toast was my favorite. Then they'll either have bacon or sausage. Sometimes they'll have both, which was nice. Then they'll have eggs, oatmeal, boiled eggs, yogurt, fruit, bagels, bread, peanut butter and jelly. I had 3. Sometimes I'd have like 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches per meal. But almost every meal I was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I had a lot of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches over boot camp. It was at least 3 times a day I was eating 3 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It was a lot. But then for lunch, it'd be like chicken, ham. No, not ham. Like some pork or beef. Then they'd also have pasta, rice, and then yogurt and fruits, bread again, peanut butter jelly sandwiches. And then cake. That I had dessert 3 meals a day. It was either cake or cookies during lunch and dinner, or in the morning they had cinnamon rolls or muffins. But it's not like a muffin that you would think of. It's like a sheet cake muffin that they'd cut up and serve out to you. I only ate that one. They didn't have cinnamon rolls. But crumb cake and yogurt, try it. It will change your life. that was one of my dessert treats that I like to eat, not eat. Good grammar. What else is here? Oh, do boys and girls sleep in the same area or interact together? No. We will see the girls. Like, so I was Bravo Company, and then the girls that were graduating with us were Pampa Company. So we do things together. Like, what did we do? Our initial PFT, and then our final PFT, and we did those together. Range you do together, but you can't really talk to them. You get yelled at if you talk to them, so we don't really interact with them. But now they're like integrating, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Like, because we were later on in the cycle, but now 1st Battalion is getting girls, but it was all boys before. So if you're going to boot camp now, you might have girls in like within like your platoon. I don't think they're living with you, but they might be like in your same company. Not really sure, because Delta Company had girls, I'm pretty sure, but they were an all guy platoon or company before, so don't know. But that's what happens with the girls and guys in boot camp from my experience. Best and worst part. Best part, graduating. Could not wait to get off the island. If I had to pick a best part, like the best week, definitely range week. Just because it's the most chill and you get like the most time to relax, and shooting was really fun. I shot expert, so that was my first time shooting too. So if you're worried about that, they will teach you. They'll make sure you know all the safety, everything, that it's super safe and really fun. That's what I liked. Worst part, I couldn't say there was a worst part. It's just not a good experience, you know. Worst part is probably first phase though, or medical stuff. Like just waiting in line for like x-rays, shots, all that is terrible. But first phase, that's when you're doing all that, and that's the breakdown process. So that's when it's the most mentally like deteriorating and all that. So that's probably the worst part. And looks like that is all the questions that we have. At least this is our part 1 video. Maybe we'll come out with part 2, who knows. Maybe a MCT follow-up. That's where I'm going on Monday. Be there for a month. Hopefully I get to come home for Christmas. Maybe I'll make another video for you guys before Monday. You give this a thumbs up. Any video ideas in the comments below. I will see you all again sometime. Hopefully you like this. Share it. And if you're a Marine or any other branch of the military, comment down below. Tell me about your boot camp experience. And I'll see y'all later.